Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Marvel Strike Force on this Thursday here today. What do we have going on in Marvel Strike Force? Well, I guess the Thunderstrike raids are ending, right? Or at least on my end, they're ending pretty soon. Even though the event runs for another 2 days after, some people were asking me why that is, and that's because I guess if you launched it literally right at the end of the period, right, you still have 2 days, and that's why. So that's fine, I guess. I forgot this was even going. Good God. Okay, there's like almost nothing in there. Some of these events like didn't even notice that were there. What do we have coming up tomorrow? Not much. We still have. Well, actually, no, that's not true. We do have Battle World still ongoing right now, so hopefully you're making your way through that. And I kind of wanted to let people in on some reward secrets that you might not have noticed. It's not that big of a deal, but some people were asking me about this. There is this Thunderbolt's Diamond Orb, which is related to the total amount of VP that you do collect. Now, the vast majority of this is going to come from the Sentry boss battle. Give or by and large, I think that the most you can get per zone, I think, is like 1 million. I think if all of your alliance members on D6 or D6 basically do everything that they need to do. That seems to be the case. We have Zone 3 starting tomorrow. I did Zone 2, and then I wiped on the Chaos mission with all the shit tons of the monkeys. I couldn't care. I couldn't care less about that. So I dumped that one. We have Zone 3, which is going to be starting any minute, but I guess depending on when you're watching this. And this is going to contain that mission that most people can't do, which is the bonus mission here involving Blue Marvel and that stuff. It's not happening. Actually, maybe some of you with Blue Marvel might actually be able to do it this time around, but I also don't have Phantom Rider built up, so I think this has been an absolute shit show. And I would actually wonder how easy it is with Blue Marvel. So for those of you now who have him, maybe let me know somewhere, or even post on my Discord server and tell me if you clear it when this goes live. Other than that, though, the rest of them, what's this Chaos mission? I don't remember this one again. Was this one easier? Maybe this one was. I can't remember this one that much. Maybe it was kind of hard too. I can't remember. Maybe that's another one. Can you use the Falcon trick with the skirmisher poker? I don't quite remember. But anyways, yeah, we have this, and of course we have the Sentry fight on Friday, right? And that's where you're gonna make up the bulk of the points here. And most of us are not gonna unlock Sentry because I am 115 shards away. So at most, I'm gonna be 10 or 15 shards away from actually getting them unlocked, so that's not going to be happening for me. And I guess that's really about it. That's all we. Oh, sorry, negative zone's still running. And actually, I forgot. So I ended up wiping. I didn't care. I ended up wiping on one of the my second run on node 14. I'm going to finish this later on, anyways. I only have a couple nodes left. I would be interested as well for those who have already cleared the timed run, if you can run it again for gold. Not that I'm going to do that. If this is available for another run here on 80,000 per, I'm not doing it. That's like for six. That's like less, maybe 1 million gold for like an hour's worth of time. It's just not worth it to me. But I am curious nonetheless if people are able to get rewards on this every single day like they used to before. Let me know about that. There's a couple of. I think that's really about it. We have some new data mines about upcoming events. Some farmability happening with the Hellfire Club and Fantastic Four. I get Hellfire Club and Superior Six becoming fountainable, and all of that. So let's jump on over to the data mines. I don't think I really have much else to say just now. So let's do that. Let's jump over here, and we will talk first about Group Miss Energy. Yes, the Group Miss time missions look like they're going to be coming back. Coming back. Have we had this before, actually? Anyways, it's going to be here next week, probably, with some missions. There's like 12 different missions, although this might be a new one because it does talk about Xavier down here in terms of like the mission description. So that's coming. We have a Wolfsbane burst. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Wolfsbane burst up here. So that's going to be coming sometime next week as well. 12 missions for Group Miss, which is the 12 days, right? So maybe each day maybe they're gonna be clever that way, that basically each day is going to have a different unlock, that they're going to unlock one mission every single day for that. So that would be looking at my calendar. Then would they not be start? They would have to start that on 13th on Saturday, right? Like the 12 days of Group Miss if they really wanted to be clever about that. But we'll end up seeing, I guess, what happens about that. We have the Hellfire Club Fountainable, Rachel Summers, or I guess this is Farmable, right? Rachel Summers replaces Franklin Richards as the featured character in the character store. So the guaranteed slot of 5 shards in the Age of Annihilus tab, while featuring last. Now that's going to be removing Franklin, but it doesn't exactly say what is happening to Franklin or what's happening to the other Fantastic Four for that matter. But maybe that'll be in the blog post for Friday. Sebastian Shaw replaces Mr. Fantastic MCU as the featured character in the Spotlight Raid Orb with a guaranteed drop rate of 5 per orb. Now, what happens to the characters after they're gone from the Spotlight Raid? Is that it's not related? It's not the Blitz Orb, right? It wasn't related to that. So just really quickly, I wanted to kind of just double back, really quickly here because I'm actually confused now. So once they leave the spot, oh, did they just go into the? No, they're still in. They're in the Versus Orb, right? So yeah, they're like where does Mr. Fantastic go after he leaves the Spotlight Raid Orb? Where did they go before, or have we not had the updates since the store changes where we don't actually know where they're going to go? So that's something that I'm curious about. I mean, I guess they're still going to be in this Age of Annihilus store, but is there going to be anywhere faster to farm them? I guess is what I'm wondering, right? And same with Franklin. Is he going to be going anywhere else, or is he just going to be a non-featured slot here where it's going to be slow as fuck to be able to actually farm that? So maybe we'll find out in a little while when that actually happens, or maybe the blog will be a bit more clear. Also, Azazel character shards will be available on Hard Nexus. There's a typo there. Nexus 5.9, replacing Thor Infinity War. So all of them are going to be available. Azazel is going to be a slow farm. For those of you who do not have them yet at 7 yellow, Sebastian Shaw should be pretty quick, though, to get up. Now, the Insidious 6 are going to be available in the Orbs, Basic, Premium, and Mega Orbs, and also they have a chance of appearing in the first store slot, the Age of Annihilus tab. So they're being a little bit more clear here as to, like, only one of these 3 characters have a chance of appearing in the first slot. So it's almost like it's the Ultimus store all over again, really, at this point. Direct Red Star and Diamond promotions are going to be available for Superior 6. Or sorry, Insidious 6. Okay, there's so many of the teams, I couldn't remember. Okay, so you're going to be able to buy them directly if you're interested on Scorpion, Hobgoblin, or Superior Spider-Man in there as well. And I guess that means that the Fantastic Four are going to go right into the Elite Store, which is great because I still need a 3-diamond Franklin because I didn't want to pay the sigils or the antimatter or whatever for that. So I will try and pick that up for my Franklin. Otherwise, I do have the others at 3 from their Fantastic Four MCU Diamond Orbs that happened a few months ago. Oath, Man-Thing, and Ancient One are removed from the Mega Orb. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Group Miss time. Group Miss event is coming soon. Join the Guardians of the Galaxy as they get a new client to help on a dangerous mission to deliver presents. Participate and enjoy a Group Miss tale as the galaxy across the galaxy as the Guardians continue to try to figure out what Group Miss even is. Okay. We are getting these missions are going to earn sigils and a Mantis costume because we know absolutely how useful that is, right? And no, that probably is not telling you that there's going to be a Mantis rework coming. There is a Strike Pass Season 101, and this is going to contain Damon Hellstrom shards. Now, I already went ahead, and I'm basically at 7 yellow already. However, if you want to wait, if you're someone who's also buying Damon shards with your sigils, you can wait if you want to do this. It's entirely up to you. And finally, here at the bottom, what I want to kind of let you guys in on is that there is going to be an event for a 5-diamond Thanos. Now, note that it does say complete for 5-diamond Thanos endgame. I think that this is just going to be a raw event where you purchase points. I believe just like the Apocalypse one, right? It wasn't a leaderboard, but it was just like a flat out purchasing of points if you wanted to get Diamond Thanos. Now, I would be interested to know how much this costs for a 5-diamond Thanos, what their end up going to be. We're also having the return of the Knull fight. So if you haven't made your way and got some of the rewards related to that from the special fight that came about a couple of weeks ago, he is going to be coming back to be able to earn his stars for that, which is going to come with probably another milestone that's going to at least allow for some of us who haven't maxed out to be able to pick up a few extra things. So that'll be interesting to see as well. We also have New Mutants. No, that's it. That's it, I guess. Yeah, we're going to be... maybe there's going to be earn Clintar from Echoes of the Abyss. Maybe that's just a copy and paste. Maybe there will be another global milestone event. Not too sure there, but either way, there's a couple of things coming up, right? We got a few things coming up, but there should be a danger room next week as well, because I data mined that a little while ago, so that should be a thing that's coming up. So hopefully next week we have danger room, and then we have the Knull event, and then that group miss thing coming in. Not that it's really something that takes a whole lot of time. It might for some people, but hopefully there's at least some things to do next week, because I gotta say, and I'm gonna spend a minute here just talking about that. There's a lot of crickets going on in Marvel Strike Force, and what I mean is that there's a whole lot of nothing. Chatter in general on Discord, on Reddit, and all the social media places have just really just not been there, and it's really kind of disappointing. I've actually heard from people who just said they forgot to log in. Like there's a lot of like kind of silent quitting going on in Marvel Strike Force right now, and as I've said in other videos, yeah, I am still concerned with the direction of the game, with the resource crunching, with the all of this stuff that are what I think are negatives that Scopely doesn't really want to address. And I think going into the holiday season, going towards closer to Christmas, that I think there will be the people who just silent quit, who are spending more time with their family and just decide one day not to log into Marvel Strike Force because they just forgot, because there wasn't a whole lot of interesting and good and fun things to do in the game. But that's just my thoughts, and I would love to know yours in the comments down below. That's it for today, everyone, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.